everybody? Welcome to the stream. My camera's doing something weird today. I don't know why it's flickering like that. I just updated. Maybe you were right, James. Maybe I should have restarted, but hopefully it'll fix itself. But welcome to the stream, guys. It's your host with the most but no toast, your boy Nkda. Happy to be here. Okay, I turned the HDR off and it started working. I have the anti-flicker on, but I got it now. I just turned off the HDR for tonight, so I think I'll be okay with that. Now I'll tweak the settings later and make sure it's good for next time. But welcome in, everybody. Happy to be here. Welcome to your Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment Thursday night live show. I'm happy to be here. So two things actually. So of course we always start with the Mandalorian word of the day. Today our Mandalorian word of the day is barur, which is it means two things. There's two different spellings, but the word is pronounced the same. The first barur, which is spelled Baar, is how you say body, but barur, which you spell Baar apostrophe means medic, and it's more like a contextual thing. What's up, Darthwing? And what's up, Phil? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, it's more of a like a contextual thing. Obviously, when you're talking about the body and when you're talking about a medic, but sometimes there may be a time where you're talking about both. What's up, Padusanja? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, barur, you can spell it Baar or Baar apostrophe ur. It's a really weird kind of word, But not only that, so y'all know the rules. Hydrate or dihydrate. Hold on, let me move my mic so y'all can see it. Hydrate or dihydrate. So of course I want to tell y'all a little story about some water. So I drink a lot of water because I have diabetes and some kidney problems and some other health conditions, but I drink a lot of water. I go through about 1.5 gallons of water a day, and because I'm so water conscious, I'm like the type of person to always tell my friends, make sure you're drinking some water. You better be drinking some water. I'm that kind of person. And so having the hydrate or dihydrate shirt makes me so happy. But I recently, my corner, like little gas station that I walk to, usually before shows or something to get like snacks, has a new type of water. Look at this bottle. It almost looks like a beer can, right? But if you look at it, it's called Liquid Death Mountain Water. The icon for it is actually super amazing. I love this stuff. This is actually some of like the best tasting water I've ever had, honestly. Like, it's so good, and it looks like a beer can, so it's really funny. I walked in with it with my grandma once, and she thought I was just coming into her house drinking beer. I was like, "No, grandma, don't hit me. It's water." Oh, but yeah, hydrate or dihydrate. Of course, I've got my trusty thermos here, but today I'm gonna be hydrating with some liquid death. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into the good old meat of the show. We're going to be doing quite a few products tonight that I have myself covered. But we also have a good amount of videos too. So just bear with us for the most part. The first product that we have here is actually a 2 combo set in one video, so it's kind of Justin killing 2 birds with 1 stone. But this is for the Logitech G502 and then the Logitech G Power Play wireless charging pad. So we get to see both of them in the same video, so it's going to be like a twofer. But let me go ahead and get that video pulled up so we can go ahead and watch it as one big Dragon Blogger happy family. And of course, hydrate or dihydrate. Actually, I caught myself. Before we start, let me just reiterate about our little 2 giveaways. James is moderating for me tonight. Justin is busy. So it's the James Nkda duo that you've always wanted. He gets to hear me make fun of him, and he gets to make awesome jokes while I go. But he's posting the links for us here. The first giveaway, which ends this Saturday, so don't forget, is for the $100 Amazon gift card or $100 on PayPal. To enter for a chance to win, you follow that little URL there, www.dragonblogger.com/gift card-giveaway. That is GIFTCARD-GIVEAWAY. Our second giveaway, which ends May 28th, is for the Quineer neck massager 10s unit with heat. Has these heating pads and massages your neck for, ultimate comfort. Oh, Justin is sick. Yeah, Justin is sick. I knew Justin was doing something. He didn't tell me what. He just told me James was moderating today, and I got happy. But to enter for a chance to win that Quineer neck massager, it is www.dragonblogger.com/win-Quineer, Quinear -neck massager, and that is for a chance to win that Quineer neck massager. Bad ear infection. Oh no, poor Justin. But let's go ahead and get this video up. We'll in memory of Justin, we salute him.
I'm here showcasing the Logitech G Power Play charging mouse
So
mat. Now what this does is this works.
This is the second product that you see in the lineup. So don't fear not, they're both here. He's starting off with the pad, and he's going to show you how to set it up basically, and then he's going to bring in the mouse in a little bit.
With your Logitech G Pro gaming mouse, and allows you to replace the little compartment in your mouse with a tiny little battery so that it charges wirelessly while it's on the pad. You'll never have to plug your mouse in again to charge it and use it wirelessly. It just charges in real time on the pad. So this works with G502, G903, G702, and the various light speed models of wireless mice, and you can get a full list of all mice it's compatible with. Now what you get is the cloth mousepad top for the wireless pad, but if you don't like cloth and you prefer a hard top mousepad, you can also get a hard top mousepad as well. All you need to do is swap out which type of top you want. So you can use the cloth top, or you can use the hard top, depending on which type of mouse mat. Or
See, I wish mine had that option. I use a Corsair pad, and mine has, like, instead of cloth and hard, mine has a hard and a grainy kinda. And honestly, I prefer the grainy to, like, the smooth hard top. So, if you're a gamer and you have like a mouse and you like your mouse to slide a certain way, that's definitely something cool. You have the choice between a cloth or a hard side. So that's something really cool about it. And plus it has that wireless charging feature when you use it with the compatible Logitech mice, just like the G502.
mousepad type or style that you want. So it's nice that they include both options. So let's show you what else you get in the box. Of course, you get the cable itself, which you use to charge the mouse mat, and it uses micro USB, but it has these little clips on it to make it fit snugly so it can't accidentally fall out. So I'll show you how that plugs in right here. You can see you have to turn it around where the big part of the micro USB goes in the bottom, and it just locks into place and clips into place there. This helps keep it secure so it doesn't accidentally fall out. So, and you can actually take your pad off to clean it too if you need to as well, which is nice. Now, next, of course, this is the little compartment you use to actually replace on your mouse, which will allow it to charge just by holding it over the mouse pad. So you can see this little disc battery has the little pins.
So that's kind of cool that it has its own little like attachment that you can put on the mouse to make it wireless. That's actually really smart. And then you like assure. See, I didn't know it used technology like that. That way you can assure that as long as it's in contact with that pad, you're going to be getting
To make
charging.
the connection that do the charge.
That's just really cool, honestly.
And it gets its charge magnetically. Now, this pad is not key compatible, so it will not charge your phone. So here I have my Logitech G502 Hero, which I've had for a very long time, and you can see I just simply replaced the cover with the little battery cover that comes with the
That's so
Pro
cool.
pad.
I love that.
And then here it's in there, and now all I need to do is just activate my mouse and then run it on the pad with the pad plugged in, and it will charge forever 24/7 while I'm using my mouse, which is awesome. Can't wait to get.
All right, make fun of Justin. I have never heard someone say 24/7. Justin's a nerd. Justin's just a nerd.
Started and tried this out. So I have it set up on my desk. You'll see the little light. Not only is the blue G light, but when you see that little white light under the G, that means the mouse is successfully detected and it's actually charging. You'll notice that if you lift your mouse off of the pad, that light will go off, indicating that it's not being detected, it's not charging. So that's how you know when it's charging and when it isn't. It'll also turn off when it's fully charged, I believe, as well, or it doesn't need to pick up any and draw any charge. So you can see it's detecting the mouse to pick up a charge. Now, the charge detection is towards the middle and bottom of the mouse. If you get it too close to where the little controller box is up at the top, it doesn't always pick it up as accurately. So that's just one thing to note.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Justin, for covering that awesome mouse and gaming pad combo. Honestly, it looks like something that's super cool, and I love Logitech mice. Like, I actually just got a Logitech mice to replace my current one. Currently, I have a Corsair, but this is my second one that I've had of this mouse, and I love MMO mouses because, as you can see, I have like a bunch of different buttons on the side, and I found a Logitech one that was on sale that also has a bunch of buttons on the side. So I know Logitech mice are amazing. What's up, Jennifer? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. So that just goes to show you get that added coolness from having not only a cool wireless mouse, but you have the compatibility to use it with that charging pad, and that's just something that's awesome. The next product that we have is going to be the Red Dragon GS 520. This video was done by Dragon Blogger Asteroidia. I actually have not covered a product that she has done before, so this is gonna be my first video that I've seen from her. But I'm really excited to pull up this video for you guys to watch. So let's go ahead and watch it as one big happy Dragon Blogger family.
This is the Red Dragon GS520 Anvil RGB desktop speakers. It comes in a sticker sealed box as well as a handy guide and some stickers. Both speakers are individually wrapped, but they are connected by a cable as well as you have a 3.5 millimeter audio cable and a USB cable that will connect to your device. Upon taking your speakers out, already you can see that it has 4 pads at the bottom of each speaker, and that's to help prevent it from slipping and sliding on your desk.
See, they've already won me over with those. I can't stand it when speakers don't have any kind of grip feature at the bottom of them, and that's something that in this I can appreciate. Not only that, just wait till you guys see it when the RGB comes on. They look absolutely amazing. This is definitely going to be a set to pick up if you like RGB and you're looking for some new speakers. Honestly, I'm thinking about picking these up myself because I have an RGB setup, and these will look perfect with it because it's black.
As well as it has a black modern design with a textured finish. I personally appreciate that all of the controls are on one speaker, and that includes the easy touch RGB light bar switch that allows you to go through 6 different colors. You have the power button and the volume controls. This is my setup before I added my speakers. I was so excited to add some more RGB light.
She has a really nice setup, by the way. Like, that looks really awesome. I wish my desk was as neat as that. I'd be having uh just stuff all over my desk sometimes. Water bottles, candy wrappers. I need to clean my desk. We lost camera. I don't know. It was doing that yesterday. It'll like cut off for a little bit and then it'll come back on. I think I need to that's why I updated it, because I was trying to get it to fix the issue, but it still hasn't fixed it. Yours came from Thumbtacks. You live on the edge, James. But yeah, I'm sorry if my camera cuts out. It's been doing that recently. I don't know why, but I will try to get it fixed as soon as by the time next time I stream. Also, keep in mind, next time I stream, I'll be from my new home, so I'm super excited about that too. But anyways, back to the speakers. I'm so sorry about that.
Lights to my setup. I did notice though that the cable was on the shorter side for me personally. I would have liked the speakers in a different position, but because of the length I had to adapt to something else, then I had to.
Oh my god, those look cool. I'm sorry that like her cables weren't long enough, but this still looks amazing. I actually really like this.
Expected, as well as the height of the speaker was taller than my monitors. Something to note is these speakers do use both a USB port and a speaker port of the device you are connecting to. Let's go ahead and test out these speakers.
So one thing just to say, with my experience with all USB speakers, although they do work really well with USB ports on the computer, especially if you're using a USB 3 or a USB 3.1, I've noticed in my experience that if you plug them into one of those little power converters, like one of these that I use for my iPhone, or something that has higher wattage, they sound not only better, but they sound louder too. In my experience, I don't know about these personally, but if you were to pick up a set, and if you were to pick up any set of USB speakers, it's worth checking, because I want to say in my experience, I've owned maybe about 6 pairs, and I want to say for at least 4 of them, maybe 5, it was the case where it sounded clearer and louder using a converter box and plug it into a wall, as opposed to plug it in into a USB slot. Yeah, see, even James, they work so much better using a power brick. Yeah, I would 100% agree. So if you do pick up these, or you pick up any kind of a USB speaker, it's always worth testing it out USB, but make sure you try it with a power block, just to make sure you're getting the best, the most out of your USB speakers. Oh, $5 clickable coupon on the speakers too. Phil always come through and help me out and remind me when there's coupons and stuff. I love you, Phil. Thank you so much for the help. And also, what's up, Angelo? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here.
We will get started by checking out the sound quality over Discord, so you can get a picture of what it might sound like when listening to people's microphones, as well as the sound quality when listening to music. Test, testing. Hello. Turning down the volume.
I do the same. I do the same thing whenever I have to record myself and hear myself speak. Everything sounds elongated, like I'm struggling. Because it's something about hearing yourself while you're speaking that's so disorienting. I swear. They sound pretty good, though. I don't know what song this is. It's the jam. So before I start busting some moves on stream, as you can see, this is a really awesome set of speakers. Not only do they have their own little mic input there, but they're USB. They plug into an aux port on your computer, whether it's on the front of your case or the back, it's straight into your motherboard. You can plug it in anywhere, and it's a really nice set of speakers that have some really cool RGB effects on them. So definitely worth checking out. Next up on our list, we have a product that I covered. It's actually, you can kind of see it. It's that chair that's back there at my girlfriend's desk. But it's I'm gonna actually show you guys the video. Also, Juan Diego, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live show. I'm your host with the most but no toast, Nkda. But that chair is the chair that I'm going to show you guys the video for. I unfortunately, that's an L desk, and it's really close to the wall that's over there, so I couldn't get that out without lifting it over that desk. And as you can see, there is a very large ultra wide monitor there, and I do not want to risk trying to lift that chair over that monitor, breaking that, because that is like $800 monitor, and my girlfriend would kill me and make me pay for it at the same time. So I just had to leave it back there. So we're going to have to do with the video. But as you can see, we still have it. We still love it. It's an amazing chair, and it's definitely worth checking out if you're looking for a gamer chair. It's definitely a budget friendly one, and it still feels absolutely amazing. So here we have the GT Player gaming chair. At first glance, it's really aesthetically pleasing. The blacks and whites just look absolutely amazing. You know, if you have black peripherals like I do, it fits in so well. Even if you didn't have black peripherals, it would probably fit in pretty well. The padding for it and the pillows and the chair itself are firm, but also soft. So it provides a lot of comfort. And if you're an enthusiastically lazy gamer like I don't believe you, James. I don't believe you have cheap monitors. No way. You're lying to me. I don't believe you. I am. Then this footrest is a godsend for you. You can sit and lean back with the chair and the footrest and just be absolutely comfortable while you're browsing YouTube, or even if you're playing video games, you just have maximum comfort. The one thing that separates this chair from other chairs is it has like this really cool triple threat of comfort to go with the pad and the footrest. And it's located down here in the back. Here's a little extender for it. You can either plug it into an adapter and go into the wall, or plug it straight into your computer if you want to. It's very, low power consumption. But what it does is that it allows you to use this little thing right here, and it has a massager inside of it. So not only can you lean back and put your feet up, but you can also get a relaxing massage while you game and or watch YouTube. That's absolutely amazing to me, and that makes this a must buy. So I actually really do love this, love like that chair. I personally, I had my last chair. It's funny. I had my last chair, and I had that chair for 7 years. I ran that chair into the ground. In fact, right before one of my Amazon shows, the chair's wheel snapped off of its bearing, and I was so sad. I recently got a new one. It's a Habata, and I love it too. But that GT player chair, having that little massage feature in the back, the back pad, I I will sit in her chair from time to time just for that. And not only that, but it's one of the few gaming chairs that have that little pull out footrest, and you lean that thing back and you just sit and relax and watch some YouTube. It's absolutely amazing. You only use Viotech and Samsung. James, you know Samsung is expensive. I think Viotech is pretty affordable. I miss my old DX Racer Tank series. Oh, I've never heard of that one. I'm gonna have to check that out. That sounds really cool. Um, but yeah, that's basically it. The chair is really awesome, and like I said, it's a more budget friendly chair option, but it's definitely worth it with all the features it gets in. It didn't take long for my girlfriend to build either. It took her about 35 to 40 minutes to do it by herself, so it's not that hard to do at all. The instructions are super clear. Next up, we have a product. This one I actually have on hand because it's one of my favorite things. I take this. I make sure wherever I'm going to shower, I have this thing with me. This is the JBL Clip 4. It's really easy, super simple to use. Has like 60 hours of playback time, and it's just honestly amazing. So first off, it has this really nice aesthetic, and if you look at anything gray on here, it's kind of like a grip. So wherever you set this thing, you don't have to worry about it, slipping and sliding or anything. But most of the time, I have it clipped on to my little shower koozie, basically where everything sits, and I just use it in the shower with me to, have host my world tour and dance and stuff in the shower. Now, what's really cool is that it's IP67 water resistant, which means you can put it in up to a meter of water for half an hour, and it will be protected for the most part. The only thing I really have to ever worry about is it's getting some light splash from the shower head, but that is not nearly a meter of water, and it's definitely not for half an hour. So I'm protected using this thing in the shower, and that's one thing that I absolutely love about it. I don't have to worry about messing up the circuitry because it's so hot. Now, it has 5 physical buttons on it. There's 3 in the front. You can kind of see it, but it's kind of hard because it's black on black. There is a minus here. Then there's the play symbol, and then there's the plus symbol. The minus symbol obviously lowers the volume. The plus symbol raises the volume. The play button plays or pause. It also functions as the skip if you press it 2 times, and to go backwards to the previous song by hitting it 3 times. At least with my iPhone. I don't know if it's the same when you're pairing it with an Android. It's been a while since I had an Android phone, but I believe it's the same. Double tap to skip, triple tap to go back. Then it also has 2 buttons on the side that you can kind of see. This one is the power button, and this one is the Bluetooth button. All you have to do is hit this power button, and it'll start flashing a light. At the top, you can see that white light there. Once it's connected, it will be solid. I believe the Bluetooth is off on my phone, so it's not going to connect automatically. But if you want to pair it to something new, all you have to do is hold this Bluetooth button, and then once you do that, it will be searching to pair for a new device, and you just hit JBL Clip 4 and it's good. Let's see, that would be all built in the speakers, so it would be the same. Oh, okay. I thought it depended on the software of the phone registering the input that you're doing, but You're probably right. Honestly, you probably know more about this stuff than I do, but yeah. So a double tap on the play button will be to skip. A triple tap will be to go back. And this thing has some really good bass, and it's also just always booming. Honestly, I enjoy the hell out of this thing. I plan on taking it to on vacations with me, clipping it onto like my backpack or my fanny pack while I'm walking around, and just having some light music play with me while I walk around a cruise or I'm walking around an island, wherever I may be. This thing is really cool and a really nice portable speaker. It could even, you know, it's big enough if you were hosting like a small kickback, a small party with some friends. This would be good for DJing with. Honestly, the sound quality and the volume that you get out of this little thing really does pack a punch. But that's basically it, honestly. So yeah, that's the JBL Clip 4. Let me go ahead and turn it off so I don't burn precious battery that I could be using for my showers. All you have to do is press that button once again and then cut off. As you can see, the light's no longer blinking. Next up, we got a really awesome pet camera. Honestly, I set it up and I didn't know how much it was, but looking at how much it is, I can definitely tell why. What's up, Donna? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Um, but this, I have it right here. I actually had to go grab it because I'm getting ready to pack it since I'm moving basically the majority of my remaining stuff to the new place. So I had to box it up. But basically, this thing is really cool. I actually really do enjoy this thing. I'm not going to show it for too long because I'm going to play the video for it because it's going to do a better job than I can right now because I can't plug it in or anything. But basically, this is it. And it has a swivel base at the bottom so it can get every angle and move it. And it also has a compartment up here for treats and stuff, and where also you have to hit it to sync it. But the quality of the camera is absolutely amazing. It has two-way audio on it, and it's just an overall great pet cam to have. It also shoots projectile treats. It scared the crap out of me the first time. Because it has a feature where if you have the app, you pull down kind of like a slingshot type thing, and it catapults out the treats. And I was dumb enough to have it facing me because I was like, oh, I'm going to see how these treats come out. And I pulled the thing all the way down. Man, it shot me. It almost hit me in my eye. I got smacked with a turkey flavored dog treat going at Mock Bark. Oh my God. It was it was not a good time, but I demonstrate how fast how fast it shoots out in the video, so you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But it's a really awesome webcam, really cool features. Yuffie does a good job at combining their products with really good app and app compatibility and cool app features. Like Yuffie has like at least 6 apps or something. I have to use a pet one for all my pet Yuffie stuff because I have 2 Yuffie pet cams, but I also have 2 Yuffie security devices that also work. One is a outdoor cam, and then one is a smart lock for my door. And so it's really cool to have all those Yuffie apps to go with the Yuffie products. So this is my new Yuffie pet cam and treat dispenser, and I've absolutely fallen in love. Also, don't forget, hydrate or dihydrate. With it. As you can see right here, I have some snacks that I've loaded into it. You just simply pull this little tab at the top and you can put it in there. As you can see, there's a release button and a sync button. I want candy. Dun, 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 dun. That song pops up every time I see your name, Candy. I just wanted you to know that. But hello and welcome to the stream. I'm so happy to have you here. You need to use the sync button when you first install the app to make sure that you can sync it up to the app. And then once you do, it's actually really easy to use and really simple, and I love it. I have the app on a separate phone, and as you can see myself recording. So the quality of this this Yuffie cam, look at me looking chunky in that video. It also has like a wide frame lens. I promise I'm not that bulbous, but it makes me look like I am. It's kind of funny. I look like I got like a chunky dad bod. But it's a really high quality camera. It does kind of have a fisheye lens, but that's really good for me because you can see a wide angle. When I have it at the new place, I'm going to be putting it kind of up. And so I'm happy with how it looks. The reason why we have it in the bathroom, or we had it in the bathroom right now, is because we just picked up a new little kitten. He's about 4 weeks old, I believe, 4 weeks, 6 days, something like that. And his name is Jonesy. He's an orange cat, so we named him after Jonesy from Alien. And so you'll see him in the video, but basically the camera quality is amazing. We were able to see him, monitor him throughout the day because we haven't we hadn't taken, well, at this point we hadn't taken him to the vet yet to make sure that he doesn't have like FOV, so he doesn't infect our other cats and stuff. And so this camera really did come in handy for monitoring him, and I'm so happy about that.
In here, the camera itself is really high quality. I absolutely love it. And what's really cool is the treat feature. Now, I was shocked at the first time I used it because it scared the crap out of me, honestly.
It really did. I hit myself in the on the face in like 3 different places. Like, you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. This thing is a monster death trap when it comes to shooting treats. So make sure if you're using the app, you don't pull it down all the way like I did. And you know what? It just brings up PTSD now, honestly.
But I'm going to turn it towards the mirror so you can see what I'm talking about. So when you, on here, you just pull this down and the treats will dispense. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And how far you pull it down is how fast it shoots it out. So you're gonna see it launch it. And I just think that's so cool. So make sure that like you're doing it kind of low, to where it still registers. You got to make sure you see the little thing on the side, the little orange bar, and then it kind of still shoots it out. But you know, at least it's not as hard where there's like a lot of recoil and the treats bounce off. So make sure that when you're using this, you put it in an area that's kind of open, so the dog can see. I really like it when you use it, and as you heard it, it makes like a little buzzing sound. And that's really cool. It also captures sound itself. I had to lower the volume. As you can see, it's as low as it can go because recording this and talking here with the microphone, it causes a lot of feedback. So I had to turn it down, but there is sound, and you can also do stuff at the bottom. You can take screenshots, you can record the video, you can say a command. It has some built-in commands, and you can hold the speak function so you can actually talk through it. I don't think that will cause feedback, so I'm going to try it. And I just need to give it permission. It says hold to speak. Hello. Hello. So it came through. I don't know if you heard it, but you got to speak kind of loud for it to get it. And then it also has some other features at the bottom, like the activity, the round lock, the auto night vision, the tracking, and the calibration, so that it can, you know, you have a lot of customizability with how you use the camera and how you track your pets. Right now I have it in the restroom because we just picked up a stray. This is Jonesy, named after Alien, if you guys are a fan. So we're going to be using this camera to monitor him, so that,
look at little Jonesy, look at my little man,
you know, we can make sure he's okay while we're checking up on him and stuff. And so this is something that I'm super happy to have. Once we move, we're going to be using it with the dog, so I can use the features of, you know, dispensing treats, conditioning him to recognize the sound of this. But honestly, Yuffie did an absolutely amazing job with this pet camera and dispenser. It looks absolutely amazing. It's super easy to set up. There's not like many pieces at all. This came with the little, you know, AC adapter for it, and then there was nothing else to do but plug it into the bottom. Like I said, take this cap off, put a couple of treats in there, and then make sure you hit this button when you sync it. The app does a really good job at, you know, instructing you through it, and the manual that it comes with helps you set it up the best way possible. So if you're looking for a nice, amazing pet webcam and treat dispenser, one that has super good quality, allows two-way audio, and just has a bunch of features that would be really cool for you and your furry one, definitely check this out.
Good job, Nkda. That was a great video. You did amazing, and I love you. Thanks, Nkda. You're amazing. See, I have to, you know, sometimes you gotta pat your own self on the back. But no, really cool pet cam. I was shocked at the quality of it. It's performed spectacularly, except for trying to kill me with my own dog treats. That was a little bit of a bummer, but I survived. I am smarter than a pet cam. We have confirmed this. But moving on to our next product is another product that I'm happy to bring into my new home. It's a nice little accessory to have, especially I'm a big tea drinker. I'm also a big hot chocolate drinker, and I'm going to enjoy using this, you know, to heat up you know, water for various things, you know. And so this is one of the best videos. Justin made fun of me and told me I like, because I think I time lapsed this video and I added like a little music track to it, and he told me it was like he was watching an infomercial. He roasted me so bad for putting a song in this. I was so sad. I thought it was cute. but Justin didn't agree, so I can't do music in my time-lapse videos anymore. It makes me sad. Petition to make Justin allow me to put music in videos again. Tell him next time. Tell him let Nkda play his music in his time-lapse videos and he'll change his mind, I promise you. But don't tell him I told you to say that.
So this is the Kosori glass kettle, and basically it's super easy to set up once you pull it out of the box. All you have to do is take the plastic covering off of this and then put it onto the base. Once the base is plugged in, this is what engages the heating, and then this is what you would do to pop the top. What I really like about it is that if you look at this part right here, and I'll bring it closer to the camera, there's a little filter in there.
Wow, this one's kind of low. I'm sorry, guys. This is as high as I can. Hold on, let me pause it. Yeah, this is as high as I can put the volume. So this is I'm sorry it's so low. You know he's always watching Red on your. I know.
Here, most
it's
likely
okay.
hot water, and it controls the rate.
It's gonna make him chuckle. Don't worry.
So I have 700 milliliters of water here. This thing is 1.7 liter capacity, so I can fit about 1 more liter than what I'm going to put in here. And I'm just going to do this to demonstrate how fast this water will start to boil. So that I have it in there, I have the top closed, I can go ahead and engage it, and it'll have
I really love the blue LEDs of this thing. It just makes it look really cool. I brewed some hot water for some tea one night with the lights off in the kitchen, and it looked really cool because of the glass effect on it, and I thought it was awesome.
Blue LED that pops around it. So let's go ahead and see how long this water is going to take to boil.
See, I thought the music was cute.
So as you can see, there's already fog starting to form up at the top, and there are little bubbles that are at the bottom. It's making some noise, but as you can see, it's basically taking no time to get to boiling temperatures. Now, one thing that is cool about this glass kettle.
So in the end, it ended up taking about like 4 minutes for it to go. I know it's kind of hard to tell that because I'm using 5 times speed on the time lapse, but it's still relatively fast for how much water was in there. I'm gonna skip a little bit in the video because I don't want, it's watching water boil. It's not that exciting. So
is that make me a glass of tea with this nice hot water. Like I said, this is a absolute godsend. It works so fast. The water is boiling hot, and
I absolutely love this thing. The glass on it is really nice and it's really thick too. And it makes me feel, like I know that it's fragile and it's glass, but I'm not worried about it, breaking or anything. And as Phil just let us know, there's an $8.02 clickable coupon on the Kosori electric kettle, so be sure to check it out. I actually really do love this thing, and like I said, I'm happy to bring it into my new home as one of my accessories in the kitchen. A lot of the stuff that we're showing tonight is accessories that I'm going to be having for the new home. The next one is one that I've had for quite a while. This is the Every Glass Top Nespresso organizer. I really like it because I put my Nespresso machine on top of it, and store the little Nespresso pods inside of it, and I can organize them how I want it to. In the video, it's not that full, but I try to keep it as full as possible. I usually buy a full set every other paycheck or so. So it's just a nice little thing to have so I can organize them the way I want to.
So this is the Every tempered glass Nespresso organizer. This is a must buy for anyone who has an espresso machine like I do. I go through a lot of coffee. It's not typically this is full, but it's not stocked right now because I just go through it so often. But as you can see, it's really good at organizing all of your Nespresso pods, no matter how.
Yeah, and one thing, because this is one of my older videos, I've noticed that in my older videos I say so much, and I still let it slip from time to time now, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was when I first started out with Dragon Bloggers. I'm so glad to see how much I've grown from then until now. This was way before I started doing videos, or doing Amazon live shows rather.
How many you might have. They have these cool little dividers, so you can kind of set them up how you wanted to. Like if you didn't want them, you know, as close to each other as possible, you could choose to, you know, you could put one here, and then you could skip a couple spaces, put another one there. You know, there's no set way you have to organize them, but I typically just line mine up as close as they can to fit as many as I can in here as possible. It's really nice. It's not hard to set up at all. It functions.
So we really don't have to go that much farther. It's literally just this was back when I thought I had to make videos a certain length, and I kind of droned on about stuff that you really don't need to drone on about, and made the videos longer than they needed to be. But basically, for the most part, it's just really nice. That tempered glass is really thick. I want to say it's about 1/8 of an inch thick or so, maybe a little bit longer than that, but it's pretty really thick glass, and like I said, it will support the weight of the Nespresso machine easily. And I also keep other different bottles of there, like I have bottles of syrup on top of it too, as well as caramel sauce and chocolate sauce for what I make, like lattes and stuff. It also holds my milk frother too, so this thing is pretty heavy duty. And like I said, you can fit a lot of little pods in there too. I normally keep it full, and you just slide it out, slide it back in. There's no real, what's the word I'm looking for? There's no real you don't have to build anything. You just got to put that tray in, and you're basically good to go. Definitely worth picking up if you have an espresso machine or you have pods that you want to organize. They wouldn't really be efficient for them, but they could do K-cups also, because of the way that those ridges are. You don't have to use the Nespresso pods, but it was made for Nespresso pods, not for K cups, so just keep that in mind. But outside of that, it's absolutely easy to use, easy to set up, and it looks great. You know, it's just a really cool kitchen accessory to have. Next up, we have another video. This is the 10-inch frying pan. Justin had the same frying pan, but he had a smaller one, and he tested his with eggs. I ended up testing mine with steak. Amazon chat is whack again. Oh, you know, it did that for me yesterday for like the whole first 25 minutes or so. I had no clue that I like anyone in chat was saying anything. I just thought it was quiet and dead. I was like, and then I finally, Justin DM'd me. He was like, can you see the chat? You should refresh. I just posted the links, and I refreshed, and I was like, oh. But no, this is the Michelangelo 10-inch pan. I tested mine with steak, and the no stick feature is really cool. They're super easy to clean. Like I said, Justin did his with eggs and just wiped his down with a napkin without using any water, and he was able to get the egg, the cooked egg residue off of it really easy. The same thing applied for me with this one. It had quite a bit of grease and stuff in it though, but it did have some of the seasoning from the steak sticking to the pan and stuff. And so cleaning it was a breeze. It took almost nothing. I was able to clean it with a few rinses with a sponge. And so you're going to see that in the video once I finish cooking the steaks and while I'm cleaning it.
So I've got my Michelangelo Non-Stick.
Oh, this is another one that I did with music that Justin didn't like. Oopsies. It's the same song actually too.
Here. It looks absolutely amazing. I'm using it on an electric stove right now. The lid that it comes with is also amazing. I really love the wood aesthetic combined with the sort of granite looking pan style. Now I've got the temperature on right now. I'm about 7 of 10 on the heat scale, and I'm about to...
I'm gonna go ahead and put the steaks on there. So I time-lapsed it at a 4x speed. I had let these marinate overnight. They came out so good too. They were so tasty. They weren't that expensive. They were just little cheap cuts of skirt steak.
Gonna do a quick little check just to see if they're ready to flip. Oh yeah, they are. Okay. And so it didn't stick at all. It was really easy to flip. It's got a nice little sear on it. I do see there's some of the seasoning left on the pan, so make sure it's all. I'm gonna go ahead and flip these back over one more time. I'm I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead and get ready to wash it. I'm just gonna go grab my little sponge here, run some hot water on it, and put some soap. And I should be good to just wash this, and it should just come straight off and be super easy to clean. There's a little bit of like where the...
So yeah, there was some char left on there, and it just took a few passes with the sponge. I didn't have to put like almost any pressure at all. I was simply just rubbing it on. If I had put elbow grease, I probably could have gotten in like the first 3 swipes. Also, what's up, Sarah? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here.
Steak was kind of grilled on some of the seasonings and stuff, but without putting much pressure, I'm just kind of going over it.
Yeah, so like basically it's clean. I just went over it a couple extra times because when it comes to my dishes, I'm super OCD about them being clean. I don't want any kind of single speck or weird dry mark on my dishes. I will overwash them if I have to, and they are just it's a thing. I'm sorry, it's a thing. But this pan is absolutely amazing. I have been using it so much. We actually just packed it up. It's going with me to the new house this weekend, so I'm super excited about that. But really good pan, non-stick, really good for cooking like eggs. I've done eggs and stuff in it. I've fried some rice in it. I've done a lot of things with it, seared some steaks. So just a really, really good overall pan. As you see, James just posted 2 links in the chat, so I'm gonna go ahead and echo that. So our first giveaway is ending this Saturday, guys. It's for a $100 Amazon gift card or $100 on PayPal. You enter for a chance to win that at www.dragonblogger.com/gift card giveaway. That's GIFTCARD-GIVEAWAY. For those of you who cannot see the chat, that is it spelled out. Again, it's www.dragonblogger.com/gift card giveaway for a $100 Amazon gift card or $100 on PayPal. Our second giveaway is going to be ending May 28th. It is for the Quineer neck massager tinge unit with heat. It basically has heating pads in the back of the neck and a neck massager that goes around to the front of your neck, providing you with neck comfort and pain relief. It's just really cool with that tinge unit and heat. To enter for a chance to win that is www.dragonblogger.com/win-Quineer. That's QUINEAR-neck-massager for a chance to win. Again, that ends May 28th. In, I believe that's 16 days. Yep, 16 days. So yeah, next up we have a product that's covered by Mr. Dragon Blogger himself, good old my friend, my boss, Mr. Justin. I have his video right here. We're gonna watch it together. He really enjoys this bike and uses it for his little morning routine when he's working out, and it does a good job at giving him a nice healthy workout where he can modify the resistance of the bike and get the most out of his time on it. And so it's just a really cool bike, and Yasuda does really make good, sturdy, awesome products, and it is currently heavily discounted right now, about $175 off. So definitely worth checking out. It's a very budget friendly, like with the discount that it's on right now, it has gone from being a good product for a good price to a good product for an amazing price with the heavy discount that you're going to get. So definitely worth checking out if you're looking for a sturdy and reliable home stationary cycling device.
So I'm here reviewing this Yasuda indoor stationary bike, which I used for several hours already. Some things I really like about the bike are the fact that you can tighten or loosen the pedals, so that way you can add more resistance as you're pedaling. The monitor works pretty well at tracking your distance and your time, and that's pretty easy to use. It's very adjustable. I like how it has the wheels in the front, so if you need to lift it and roll it, you can easily do that. It's not very hard to do. It has these little foot pedals here where you have these little, like, you slide your feet in. I found this a little annoying, and
let me share a secret with you guys. The only reason that Justin finds it annoying is because he has giant duck feet. And I know he's gonna go back and see this. I'm sorry, Justin, I had to make fun of your feet. Once you told me that, I thought it was so funny. I'm sorry, Justin. I am so sorry.
And they were hard to fit around my shoes because I have really big feet, like size
See?
13.
See, he even admits he's a really big feet. He should be a swimmer, man.
So I found these a little annoying. I almost wish they didn't have these on the front of the pedals. I would probably take those off myself. Those didn't work out for me. The bottle holder's nice, easy to adjust up and down. You know, you just pull out, loosen these up.
Wait, you have a Bigfoot too, Justin? Man, that's not Justin, James. Can you swim? Can you swim really well? I'm a 10.5, 11, just depending on the shoe. If it's a dress shoe, I need a bigger size. But I don't know how to swim. I think I guess I feel like I have like an average size foot compared to you guys. I think I do have an average size foot. I feel like 10.5, 11 is pretty average.
Pull out, you adjust up and down as you need to. A lot of adjustments here for the perfect height, you know, for the seat too and the tilt. So
you sink. I'm the same way.
actually, as an indoor stationary bike, it works very well. Again, I particularly like the resistance. If you want to add more resistance and start building your thigh muscles, you could do that. It works very well. Easy to use, very easy to assemble. Only took about 45 minutes to an hour to assemble the parts. There's not a lot of separate assembly. You just pretty much put the seat on, put the pedals on, you put this bar on, but it includes all the tools you need to assemble it. Overall, the Yasuda is a really good deal. If you're looking for a stationary bike, something you can get on and just work out, and you don't want to leave the house to do your workout, this will work very well for you.
Every time I watch this, he ended up swapping out the seat and the pedals. Yeah, I think he told me that. But it's funny, every time I see this video and Justin on this bike, I always think in my head, you know what? I'm gonna get him some ankle cut socks for Christmas. I don't know what it is. I promise I'm not making fun of Justin. I love Justin to death. But whenever I see people wear socks that high up on on like their shin, I always laugh. It just looks so funny to me. Oh man, I'm sorry, Justin. My apologies. It's too easy. I couldn't pass it up. Um, but next up we have a really nice leg massager. It's another Quineer, just like the neck massager that we're giving away. I believe Mrs. Dragon Blogger is using this on Grandma Dragon Blogger. So we'll get to see Miss Shona show off the features of this leg massager. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that video up and we're gonna watch it together.
Today we're going to show you how to operate the Quineer air compression leg massager. It's easy to use and very easy to set up. You will have
Oh, I haven't told you guys in a little bit, but hydrate or dehydrate, y'all. Make sure y'all drink some water.
2 cuffs for right and left leg and a handy remote control. Make sure that you find a tolerable setting to where it's not uncomfortable. Now there are 3 levels of massage strength, so you can select those on the controller. Now on this remote, you have your power button and then you have your modes and your levels. This bottom button controls the air pressure. So it's very important that you read the instructions. That way you know which way to put it on properly. You want to make sure it's snug but not uncomfortable. And make sure that this wider part goes up the calf. So it's fairly easy to maneuver.
Ooh, my apologies. I had to mute my mic for a little bit there. I have a little coughing
Now
fit
we're
there.
going to show you the settings. You will see the red button and the green buttons. Now we're on number 1.
So I have one like this, but mine's a Fit King, and these things are actually, they come in really handy. I oftentimes get shin splints whenever I do running and cardio and stuff like that, and so having one of these, I don't know if this one has heat or not. I haven't I don't think this one has heat, but mine has heat, and that really does help. It's really, these products are really cool, and I know Quineer makes an amazing one. But if you wanted another one to check out, Fit King also does a really good model too. So it's definitely worth checking out if this is something that you want to check into. I'm just gonna skip just a little bit in the video, just so we can catch the end of it.
It will be in the cuffs. Pretty easy to operate.
Oh man, James. Uh, I love you, James. Get shin splints when I run to the freezer for popsicles. But yeah, really nice set of leg massagers for your leg comfort. It's really cool that you have those different settings. You can either set it to a sequence or to kind of a circular cycle, just depending on what you need. And then you can also change the pressure and how how tight the cuff is around your leg, which just basically adds to the comfort. So yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. Next up, we're going to do a product by good old James here. This is a Bob and Brad foot massager, so we get to see James's beautiful feet. I've had to do, I think he did another foot massage that I had to cover one night, and I was just sitting there thinking, why am I having to sit here and talk in front of James's feet? But what an honor for me, right, James? Your feet are just too pretty for me, man. All right, let me go ahead and pull this video up and let's get it started.
I'm here testing out the
wait,
Bob
this
and
is
Brad
Justin.
foot
Okay, I thought this was the James one. This is Justin's. Okay. It's not the James one. I mixed up the products. Woo! We don't have to see James. Okay, yeah. We don't have to see James's feet. We don't have to see James's
massage.
feet.
This is a heating shiatsu foot massage device that fits my feet surprisingly well.
Which was the brand that you did? Who are these Bob and Brad? Bob and Brad make some really good massaging products. I have a Bob and Brad massage gun, and I know Justin has a couple of Bob and Brad products. James, I'm sorry. I promise. I don't think your feet are ugly, man. But which brand was that you covered? Which was the one that you covered? Because yours is the one that I actually really did like.
Well, as you can see, I have a size 12.5 foot, and my feet fit in here and have plenty of room. All you have to do is press the power button after plugging it in, and it comes on. At the very top where the power button is, it has the intensity level of the shiatsu massage.
Oh crap, I didn't know you had done that many. I'm gonna have to send you the video that I'm talking about. But if I guess there's no point if I send you the video. You're having too much. I always have fun. James and Justin are okay. James is purposely funny, but Justin is unknowingly funny sometimes. He'll say something and I'll hear it in a video. It just makes me crack up, man.
At the bottom left is the button for the airbags. These are those little kind of pressure airbags. They almost feel like those blood pressure cuffs that squeeze on your calves and your feet, or your ankles and your feet. And then of course it has a low and a high heat setting for whether or not you want the warmth to come up your feet. And I gotta admit, I had no idea what to expect. I've never tested a massage device like this, and it is pleasantly surprising. I could feel the little kneading balls at the bottom.
James, every time Justin sends me the updated pie chart of those the products done, I always see you and Rachel's numbers and then Justin and Miss Shona's numbers, and I'm just like, I'm never gonna catch up.
On my feet, and I particularly like the compression from the airbags more than I thought I would. That's actually my favorite part of this. I like the way they come in with pressure and they kind of squeeze my ankle and my feet, and this allows the balls to massage and knead the bottom of my feet really well, and my heel, and the heat works out real good too. This is surprisingly comfortable. If you walk on your feet all day, you're on your feet all day, standing constantly, this does a really good job of kneading and massaging, and I was actually really pleasantly surprised.
So as you can see, really, again, Bob and Brad products, they're one of the brands that I cover, that other dragon bloggers also cover. And it's one of our like key brands that we definitely chat check. What's that mean? Oh, just to make sure that I can see the chat. Oh, but I appreciate it if that's the case. But Bob and Brad is another one of those Dragon Blogger products that like well, a lot of us have covered something from them and we all loved it. So it's definitely a product that we fully endorse. You know, so if you see Bob and Brad, it's definitely worth checking out. They make absolutely amazing products. And as you can see, Justin loves all the features and functions of that specific Bob and Brad model. Next up, we have a nice little humidifier that I got to cover. I actually really enjoy this thing. It's really nice and it's really easy to use and set up. So again, it's something that I've already packed up and moved to the new place. So sadly, we're gonna have to settle for a video for this one. But this is a product that I was happy to be able to cover.
So this humidifier is actually super awesome, super easy to use. You take it out. It has some like minor assembly, but it's already put.
Oh yeah, and just to thank you so much, Mr. PC Phil. There's a $40 clickable coupon for that last Bob and Brad foot massager that we just covered
together when you take it out of the box. So you really don't have to do assembly technically, but there are some parts. So this is the lid. This is where you put water. You don't want to put water in here, and you don't want to put water in the other chambers, which is this right here. When you first got it, there's a little bit of styrofoam in here. You need to make sure you pull that out from here. But basically after that, you're good to go. You just simply replace the top.
And as PC Phil just let us know, a 5% clickable coupon on the humidifier.
Top, you want to make sure
Thank you
line
once
it up,
again,
'cause it's
Mr.
only
PC
one
Phil.
orientation it's going to fit on the top. And then when you plug it into the wall, it makes like a beeping sound. And then you hit this button for the power. So it's right now it's telling you that there's no water in there. That's why it's blinking red.
That's one thing that I like about it, because if you run it for a timer that is longer than the amount of water that's in there, it starts beeping, so you know to put more water in it. And that's one thing that I love about it, because a lot of my humidifiers don't do that and they just turn off.
So I'm going to go ahead and pour some water in here so that the beeping stops. But you basically set the mist level to your comfort and the humidity level to what you want it to be. It turned off because there's no water in here, so I'm just going to finish pouring what little I put in this bottle for the demonstration. Place this back on top. Now when I turn it on, as you can see, immediately
and
it
this
starts
thing
pumping out to equal.
Like right now, it's not even on its highest setting, and this thing pumps out mist like no other. It really does. Berlin did a good, awesome job on this one. So I actually really love this humidifier.
Of the room, and of course you can play with it for the settings. You have a mist level which you can change to your specificity. You have the timer button down here which you can set it to, and then you also have the actual humidity level. And everything. So really easy to use, really simple, out the box, comes with instructions. And yeah, if you're looking for a nice humidifier to check out, this is definitely one for you.
Trying to take the torch and running with it. You guys are hilarious. But yeah, really nice humidifier, 5% clickable coupon. Definitely worth picking up. I love this humidifier. It's probably my favorite humidifier, and I enjoyed covering it. And speaking of which, that one being my favorite humidifier, I'm going to show you guys my favorite diffuser. So people who were here in the beginning when I first started doing my Amazon shows know that I had a lot of like essential oils and like smell good stuff. And this is the coolest diffuser that I've ever had. It's really easy to use, really easy to set up, and it is the most amazing looking thing that I have ever seen. Before I start playing the video, you'll see the little thumbnail for it, and you'll also see it in the video how it lights up. But it's absolutely amazing and cycles through the whole color spectrum, just looking absolutely fantastic with its 3D glass effect. So as you see it, it looks really cool.
So this is the Max Weiner Aroma diffuser. I'm gonna
skip a little bit just because we don't really need to see the unboxing, honestly.
So I read the
So
instructions.
this is everything that it comes with. It comes with its own little cup to measure out how much water you pour in. Then it comes, as you can see, there's like the little glass part that goes on top, and then it has a base that has a little cap on it, and that's where the it comes out. Now, the one thing that I will say about this diffuser that I didn't like is that you have no control over how the scent and diffused liquid comes out. It only has one setting, but it does have the ability where you can change the timer and the lights. So that kind of makes up for that, because like I said, it does look absolutely amazing.
Got it all. So go ahead and replace this. and you can set the different times on it. You can set it for 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour, or half an hour. And as you can see, well, as you probably can't see, there is some mist coming out, and then you press this button on the side for colors. Oh my god, it looks amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the lights off so you can see it a little bit better.
Look
But
at that. Like, isn't that so
fantastic.
cool?
You can kind of see the little mist coming out now since the lights are off and the light is on, but this looks absolutely fantastic.
Also, PC Phil, thank you so much. You're really a kind dude, man. We really do appreciate you. You rock. Not just us. You rock, man.
Fantastic. It's magical. I love it. I'm in love with this diffuser already. So as you can see, this is absolutely amazing. If you're looking for a wonderful sort of light fixture diffuser combination to get, definitely check this one out.
The millennial. You know what? I'm gonna forgive you for murdering the spelling of that word. Millennially, but you know what? I'll give you an A for effort, James. But yeah, basically, it really does look like jumping into hyperspace is absolutely amazing. Love this thing. As Justin said, there's also a 10% coupon on this one. Definitely worth checking out. I absolutely love that thing. It's so cool. It adds the absolute best effects to a room in the dark, and it's just definitely worth picking up, especially if you love lights and stuff like I do, especially smell goods. But we are now at our last product for the evening. This is going to be Wander low cut socks. Nate is covering these. No coupon, as James has let us know. But we're gonna go ahead and pull this video up. James, that excuse not gonna work. I didn't even know is that even a word? I don't think that's something autocorrect would come up with. But I'm gonna let you slide just because I love Star Wars. So you get a pass. You get a pass today. Next time, we'll see.
Today we're going to be taking a look at these Wander no-show socks. So these do come in a...
You know what? I don't worry, James. I forgive you. It's okay. But you know what? Mad props to Tater Nate here. I would not be able to talk about socks. Like, I could talk about a lot of things on stream and about a lot of products. I don't think I could do socks. There's no way I could. This video is 2 minutes and 37 seconds long. How do you talk that long about socks? I'm actually really curious about this video.
7-pair set, and they're going to come in 2 different colors. The 2 colors that you are going to get are going to be just general black right here. Like I said, these are no-show socks, and then you're going to get these gray no-show.
Justin needs to buy these socks, and someone needs to stop him from wearing calf-high socks. I feel you, Nkda. How do you sell socks? Like, exactly. Shout out to Nate, y'all. Tater Nate.
Show socks as well. These are going to allow people these are basically cut for men, 6 to 8, 9 to 11, 12 to 14. So you definitely have quite a bit of room there for if you have really big feet. But yeah, we're definitely going to go ahead and jump in and try these out. So
What's
they do
up,
come
Justin?
packaged really well. Actually, you don't have to worry about...
How you feeling, bud? I'm glad you came through for our last product. You feeling any better, man?
About any of that sticky plastic that you get in some of those other, like socks, I guess, packaging, you could say. But taking these out, one of the things I noticed immediately right off of the bat with these socks is they are super, 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 super soft. The material feels really high quality. And I know it sounds weird, but if you guys are anything like me, sometimes with these socks, or any socks, I mean, in general, sometimes with socks, when you feel them, you're like, yeah, I'm going to wear those socks, or no, I don't want to wear those socks. These feel like socks I want to wear. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this gray pair. I'm going to slip them over my feet and give you guys like my initial impression. Because if you guys are anything like me, right off of the bat, when you put a pair of socks,
I cannot believe that I have already invested a minute and a half of watching Nate like sell me socks. I have never been more interested in socks in my life.
If they feel good. And I'm going to be 100% completely transparent and honest with you on these socks. So I got one on now, and I'm putting on the other one. Now, I don't wear no-show socks, so they do feel a little bit weird to me. But one thing I can tell you right
See, all I wear is like no show and ankle cut socks. That's basically all I ever wear.
Right off of the bat, this is kind of weird, but
Unless I'm like going out to something formal, then I wear calf high socks.
I'm gonna show you my foot. This is actually super soft material. They feel really nice on my foot, and they definitely.
Yo, it's okay. It's socks with Tater Nate. You know what? It's worth. If I have to lose 3 minutes to a sock video, then I'm okay as long as it's supporting Tater Nate.
Definitely fit well on the foot. They're not too loose. I don't know if you guys have ever had socks that you thought would fit and they didn't fit, but these socks definitely they do conform to your feet really.
So we don't have to watch any more of that, honestly. As you can see, he really enjoys the socks. And like he says, they really conform to his feet. They're no show. And they come in 2 colors. You can either get the black or like the kind of off-white-ish gray color. But like I said, that's the last product that we have for tonight. Just one last time, I'm going to echo the giveaways that we have. James, if you could post the links for me, please, that would be awesome. But our first giveaway, which ends this Saturday, is for the $100 Amazon gift card or $100 on PayPal. It ends Saturday, and to enter for a chance to win that, it's www.dragonblogger.com/gift card giveaway. That's giftcard-giveaway gift card giveaway. For those of you who can't see the link. And then our second giveaway, which ends in 16 days on May 28th, is the giveaway for the Quineer neck massage TENS unit with heat, which gives you heating pads on your neck while you massage your neck to relieve stress and relax. To enter for a chance to win that, it is www.dragonblogger.com/win-Quineer. That's Quinear neck massager. One more time, that's www.dragonblogger.com/win-Quineer Quinear neck massager. But that has been all for your Thursday night show. This has been your Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live stream on Thursday night with your hosts with the most, but no toast, Nkda. I hope you all had a wonderful Friday Eve, and thank God tomorrow it's Friday. Justin, I hope you feel better. I know you've been suffering from some vertigo. I hope you get over that. And to everyone who was here tonight to watch the show, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're not following, please hit that follow button to stay tuned for all of our Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live streams. When I see you guys next time, I'll be at my new house. I'm super excited to get to stream from there. Can't wait to stream from there. And I will see you all next week. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week and a wonderful weekend ahead of you. Goodbye.